plays games with Jay. It's time for the class trial.
Okay, all right.
So we got some skills we can set.
Oh, what is skills?
Go on down. You have some.
Okay, what is this? Oh, the one from Sakura, right? Or no, this one's from Sayaka. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during a bullet time. What is this?
I don't know. We only have one skill, so might as
Okay.
well equip it.
Okay.
Open handbook. You can see. Go to truth bullets,
What?
and this is all your evidence, all your truth bullets.
But is this something I can look at? Like,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I figured. Yeah, I remember everything.
Cool. So go back, and there's a tutorial.
Okay. Finish preparations. Let's do this. Whoa.
All rise.
What? Whoa.
正しい黒を指摘できれば黒だけがお仕置き黒以外の全員がお仕置きされみんなを欺いた黒だけが本当にこの中に
You know, let's go with this. Let's do the dialogue.
Yeah, sorry. I was like,
No. I was
Yeah.
gonna not, but let's do it because it's
yeah. And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Junko, you shouldn't have died. I wanted to get to know you.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh my god.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
I swear to God, if there's a 16th person hiding out there.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
As things progress, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause.
Okay.
It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say.
And the amount of truth bullets I have is all based off of all the evidence I have, right?
Hold on, just keep going, buddy.
Okay.
Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you press the options button, you get the controls.
Yeah, okay.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
Have fun, the fuck? Okay. Alright, let's go. Make your... Oh, dude, I'm stressed. What do I... Oh, okay.
This one will just play out.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss... Okay, Sakai Maizano. That's fine. Yeah, we all know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist. Hold on. Wait.
You gotta hit the words.
Oh, whoops.
Something's off about your aim.
Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation. Okay.
For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies, it'll repeat.
I see.
Some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That's
Okay.
a potential hole or weak spot.
But is it triangle to load it and then X to shoot? Or?
I think it's just a triangle to shoot.
Oh, okay.
Right now, you only have one bullet.
I see.
Later,
I see.
you'll get to pick bullets. Yeah. And you can fast forward with circle.
Okay. Did I miss again? Oh no.
Not gonna go counter.
Igari!
Igari!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle? Between who and who? Between Sayaka and the killer, of course. So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job. That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry. Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Alright, here we go. Okay, this is cool.
It's fun.
Also stressful. Kitchen knife set, alright. Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him? How could anyone do something like that?
Did I
You
miss?
did it too late,
Oh,
Jay.
fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You got it!
No, I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second. Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial? Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion. I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself. You really believe that? She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. You want to hear it?
Sure, I guess.
You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down.
Oh my god, you couldn't tell me this earlier.
Oops.
Oh
On top
my
of that,
God.
it'll steady your aim. Concentrating consumes the focus gauge. And if this gauge empties, you can't, but it will recover over time.
Okay.
Well then, good luck.
Yeah, alright, fucking.
What'd you say?
But here's the one to find the killer. Why did you tell me that the first time? Okay, always accounts. Alright. So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. Break!
Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Huh? Remember what you were telling me earlier? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Oh, I remember this conversation differently, Makoto, but yeah.
Sorry.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, right? Yeah, that's right. And at any point while you were still there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall? No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there. The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and they're lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the last rule?
Good grief, yada yada. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer. Okay, so then who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh shit. That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea. I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. Leon sucks. But then, couldn't either one of them grab the knife? Actually, no, because, well...
Just spit it out already. I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos, I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think there's a problem. It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the— oh, not you too, Kiyotaka.
I'm a girl bitch.
Ooh, you are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll never judge anyone again.
Good. But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Someone who's not here? Are you talking about Sayaka? She's the one who came to the dining hall, and then later she wound up dead. Interesting. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Me! Not me?
Then Sayaka's the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water, but most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself. I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess the most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure.
As things advance, the Hangman's Gambit will take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident.
Okay.
You gotta deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known.
What? Okay.
Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order.
What? Okay.
Use the left stick to aim, triangle to shoot.
Okay.
If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge.
So I'm like spelling it wrong.
If this gauge reaches 0, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Everyone's like, Makoto, why? Just say the word. Why are you spelling it out? Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Okay.
Hangman's Gambit.
Whoa, this is crazy. What? Oh, hair. Hair. Oh, I have to break it? Oh, no. Where's R? Okay.
H.
A-I-A.
Makoto, just fucking say it. A.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So the culprit removed some evidence? Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just the hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair underground? The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same. Then, Makoto isn't the culprit? But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair? No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first and then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto? The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. I don't like that timer. Where's bathroom doorknob? Oh, present key item. Yes. Okay.
Got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right? Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob? The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknob's about ready to fall off? Oh yeah, true. But what does that mean? In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion. So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it! There's nothing bewildering about it! You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully, that will help you understand. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about... Okay, yeah.
Oh no! Try options. Yeah, well, good job. Hold on. Press options. And see
Oh
what
wait,
it'll show
it's the hold on.
Let's see. What were they gonna teach you? I don't know which of these they were. Okay, so hold on. You know about firing truth bullets. Hold on the L1 button to open your truth cylinder, then use left stick to select. Well, we don't have multiple ones yet.
Okay.
Okay. Quick select. If you target a weak spot and then hold down the triangle button, you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. I don't know if this is happening now or later.
Well, let's just go for it.
Yeah.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Does that do with anything? What does that have to do with what I said? Or do you just not know what you're doing?
I didn't think about it one more time. Okay.
Oh, lost the heart.
Shit. Saiko's first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
And at that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it. It's you, Leon, you fucker! Yeti!
Break!
The reason that my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with the locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then, why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit the door in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was... the crime took place in my room, bitch. The killer must have not realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then there would have been a lock on the door and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have been considerably confused with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they switched rooms?
And Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh god, Toko. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Toko.
Okay, then who did do it, Makoto?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it? Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules. Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea? Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed. It's fine, just ask your question. Oh yeah, okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes, how did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right? I don't think so. That seems way too convenient. Then, maybe someone picked the lock? Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine, how about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Mizuno just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. I've played all the Ace Attorneys. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I'm right next to you.
Sorry. Hey, why can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how
It's like,
frightened
who are
she
you
was.
pointing at?
Yeah, okay. That's the answer right here, or right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because, You
can probably press X to get more info. Yeah. So if you want information on what they mean.
No, it's not that one. Evidence of struggle. What? I know she was scared because she was like, shit.
Why wouldn't she have let someone in?
Well, because we promised each other like we're not gonna let
So
anyone
which
in.
piece of evidence would
Switching rooms. Yes. This is it. Because Saiko's already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. The same goes for you, Sayaka.
No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
I'm dead, but you sound very strange in this flashback. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Well, this is me, classic Makoto.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone. What if her being scared was a lie? Uh-huh. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that? I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me, can you still deny the possibility? There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared. Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write it, it can leave an imprint, sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap, I better make sure I rip out the paper out before I use it from now on. It's enough for the future. It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found a notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And either it was Makoto who lived there or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this? No, I didn't, but... Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature. Then, that note... Sayaka wrote it? Well, why? Why would she write that? The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist? Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my god.
Shut up. But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention.
What is happening? Dorm name plates. Alright. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of your words.
Now, Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see, so if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly, the room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
Oh, shit.
shooting at nothing, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened. It certainly would seem that way.
Okay. Let's try this again. Oh. Okay.
Igari!
Breaku! The nameplates on Maya and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was. Plus, the rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto? Right. Oh, okay, then who did it? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms was... What? Sayaka, right? Wait. The killer? I guess the killer.
I'm not telling you anything unless you want help.
Well, no. It sounds like the killer knew it was intending to kill one of us, but got someone else instead, right? Like they didn't know. They clearly didn't know. So it was Sayaka. So me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know how to switch the nameplate or know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka. You can also infer as much from her note. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Ah, I see. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would have only written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched. But why would she switch them in the first place?
Maybe we'll find out, well, now, but okay.
She wanted someone to come in the room she was in and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out a little bit more about that next time.
Oh my god.
Interesante.